missed the first inning as far as our batters. Got here late. We had a runner on base, but then we got 3 outs. Clarendon's first batter hit a pop out to the first base side. Reckon caught that one. We got Jesus Salas on the mound today. If the video is shaking a little bit, it's, the wind is blowing, and I'm actually holding the iPad. Let us know if it's coming through. I think Missy said she was going to check it out, but she's got 1 ball, 1 strike here on the batter. I'm not sure. Tim has the lineup, and he'll be doing the play-by-play here as soon as he gets ready. Like I said, I'm going to have to hold this. So foul ball brings up a 1 ball, 2 strike situation. Like I said, this wind is today knocked one of our drinks off the so hopefully we're coming through. It says 13 people are watching. I'm not sure if they can hear us or not. Missy's the one that usually sets all this up. We just talk. But I think I got a text message, but I can't check it.
Where's the little mic?
It's right here. You're gonna have to do it by yourself, Chris.
Okay. All right. Okay, so we're live here in Florida. Texas, getting ready. Bottom of the first inning, and number 3, Houston, is at the plate for the Clarendon Broncos. Like you had mentioned, Jesus Salas on the mound. We're held scoreless at the top of the first.
It says they can hear me, but not you. But tell them we only have 1 mic. I have to hold it.
One mic?
Well, we have 2, but I'm gonna have to hold this.
There's a foul ball way over, bounced behind the visitor side.
Maybe I can follow the ball a little bit.
Yeah, you can. I wonder if you could hold your little mic right there on the side. Like hold it right there on the side of it. Okay, so 2-2 the count. 1 out here off the Frosto had a pop fly for the first out. Pitch. For Jesus.
You get that little green light on right in the front.
Howard, who is the highlighted pitcher for Clarendon, is on deck. Fly ball, it's in play. Third baseman out to get it, and it's going to be just outside the fence.
The wind carried that over.
Yeah, it is. So hopefully, wind noise here. I believe that is Rosa on third base. So you got the Salas boys. You got the Salas pitcher, Jesus, and then Jay Salas pitcher. Like Derek Rosa on third. Breaking on first. Marcelo King at second. And I believe that's Jason Ornelas at short. And then we have Cooper Edwards, right field. Left field. No, left field is David Ornelas.
They say you can barely hear you. Maybe the wind, I don't know.
Is there a ball one?
I don't think so. They said they heard me. They said they heard me fine when I was talking. So I don't know.
So music will be walk on that full count pitch. So now runner on first, Howard, number 11 for Clarendon at the plate. Can you hear me? But green light, the light is green, so first pitch. Nice pitch.
They say they can't hear what you're saying.
Huh?
say we can't hear what you're saying. That's what this is popping up.
Am I not close enough to that?
I don't know. No, I think it should be good.
Pitch outside, going for second. Nice throw by Solis, but not in time. Safe. So Music safe on second. Now we have one more pitch coming up. One out here. Bottom of the first. Inside, ball 2. Howard, we're got some information on him. He's the pitcher for Clarendon. We saw him on the mound here the first inning. We did the top of first. High fly. Softball field behind us. Had some distance, just went the wrong direction for Howard. 2-2 the count. Music, a little bit of a lead off here. Salas looking. Pitch. High. Ball 3. So full count scenario again for Salas, Jesus. We'll see if we can battle out of this. Runners going. Hit. Into the gap to between short and center. Runner around third. That's Music. He's going to slide into the score. It's going to be an RBI single for Howard. Score 1-0. 1 out. Gates at the batter's box. Trent on short.
I think Trent's in center, I thought.
That's going to be
Carter?
yeah, Carter's on short. First pitch was a ball. Runner on first. That's Howard Gates. Batting cleanup for the Broncos. Going outside. Too old to count. A little bit of a lead off for Howard. Not just a couple steps, not too bad. Reckon waiting. Salas looking. He's going to go. Swung on. Throw to second. A little bit too high. Safe on the steer for Howard. But we did get a strike on that.
Levi.
So 2-1 the count.
Still say they
Big swung
can't
on.
hear
Strike 2.
you. They still say they can't hear you. I don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
She said, do you receive what she said? Tell them, turn the mics off, unplug the thing from the iPad, then plug it back in, and it has to go in that order. She said, I don't know why, but it
That's
has
what
to
we
be
did,
that order.
but go ahead and turn it off, I guess.
Yeah, let's turn into it now.
The thing,
Okay, so we're off. Plug it.
then plug it back in, then power back on the mics.
They're trying to hold.
Okay. Okay, they gave us some instruction on how to get the mics going. Now text us to see if you can hear us. So we're at another full count situation. This is the third of the inning for Jesus. Swung on into right field. Cooper Edwards coming up for it. It's going to bounce. Take a bounce. Howard rounding third, coming home, and they're going to hold him up. That's going to be a double for Gates. Okay, so now we have Howard on third in scoring position. Gates on second after that double. Howard Yeah. Howard was rounding third, but it was held up. So now we have runners in scoring positions. First pitch high and inside, ball one. Number 12, Allred, in the batter's box. The score 1-0. We had an RBI single from Howard that brought Music in for the score. And that pitch is foul tipped. So if we're coming through loud and clear, let us know. Pima is having to actually hold the camera. So, yeah, there's a little bit of a wind. And so we're trying to keep it as steady as we can. Nice pitch there. So 1-2 the count. 1 out. Bottom of the first. And like I mentioned a while ago, Clarendon up 1-0. We missed the top of the first. We were getting set up. We got here just as the game was starting. So it gave us a little bit to get set up. Pitch is high for ball 2. Howard on third. Gates on second. Pitch is swung on. And that's a strikeout for Jesus. First of the ball game. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. Oh, a nice pitch again. Swung on, strike 1. So maybe getting into a little bit of a rhythm here early in the ball game. Solace to Solace combination, pitcher-catcher. Runners on second and third for Clarendon. That's going to be, I gave it to him. It was a check swing, and we need to get your mic. Maybe you can just hold it right there. That way you can. Beamer's more of my analysis guy. I'm a play-by-play. Yeah, he's a play-by-play. I'm a play-by-play guy, and Beamer wouldn't ask this. Line drive up the center of the field, gets past the shortstop with Wilson going home. 2 scores run in, a little bit too high for Julian. So with 2 outs, that's going to be a 2-run double for Allred. Actually, I think I'm off on that. Is that number 6 that's batting? Pitch high and inside. So that's Haynes in the batter's box. So that means that was, I thought it was Allred. I don't know if I have my. So that was Allred that had the 2-run, the 2 RBI double. Okay. All right, so we're going to set down the camera. Pima's going to get his microphone ready so he can kind of talk to it. I'm a little – I don't know if I was off on my lineup, but I had Allred. I guess that was Allred that brought Howard and Gates, and that's right. So So at the end of the first inning, the score 3-0, Clarendon up off 3 runs. They had an RBI double, and then we had an RBI single that brought Howard in for the first score. Or Howard had the RBI single to bring a run in. So Howard going out to the mound. Like I said, we didn't get to catch the top of the first inning. We were trying to get set up here. We had just arrived during the national anthem. And on deck, we have Caleb Grecken. Hey, how's it going? You doing okay? Good, doing good. Okay, so Grekin getting ready to step into the batter's box. He's fourth in the lineup. Ornelas, Wilson, and Carter went up, three down in the first inning. First pitch low, ball one for Howard.
Actually, we had a double for somebody got a base. Got picked off at third.
Pitch high. Did we? Okay.
Yeah. I think it was Trent, whoever the first batter was. I don't know.
That's Ornelas, Jabrin.
Oh, okay, Jabrin.
Pitch outside. Oh, no, they gave it to him. Catcher was able to square that up and get the strikes. No, it's 3 balls. Confused here.
I don't know. I didn't even see him.
He pointed like it was a strike, so the 3-1 to count now. Okay, here we go.
Unless he meant outside.
Maybe. He needs to get his signals right so we can understand that. That's going to be high and outside. Is that ball? See, that's what he did a while ago. So I don't understand. That's the so foul tip. I'm telling you, the pitch before that was outside, and he looked like I call it a ball, and I call it a strike because he signaled for a strike. Foul tip again. So now, for sure, we're at full count. So we're just battling that here. Jesus Salas on deck, getting ready. Sudan wearing their grays, the gold numbers. Oh, hit right in the back, in between the 1 and the 5 almost. So the Grekin will take first base.
Yes, we can time, Mijo. Let's go. Still don't know if they can hear me or not.
Let us know if you can hear Pima. He's holding the tablet and the mic. Oh, he's got it clipped on his shirt. So there's a lot of wind though. A little bit of a timeout, and as Grekin made his way to first after taking that was a good little shot. That had some heat behind it. A little bit of a pop. You could hear it here in the stands.
Yeah, so let me know if y'all can hear me or not. Oh, it doesn't sell off.
Strike one. And see, look here. That was kind of inside. Grekin is a lefty. So this was high and inside, and he called it a strike. That's the strike he was getting. That's the same strike he was. Oh, that's way high and inside. So ball one. Could throw to Gates. Grekin easily safe at first. Grekin trying to make Howard a little bit uncomfortable, a little bit of a lead. Pitch. Ooh, ball two.
See, now that was pretty good.
I'm going to tell you that, yeah, that looked like a strike to me, and he called it a ball. I'm not going to say that too loud.
A little off kilter, but
I don't want him to hear me. That ball is swung on to the first baseman, trying to go pull the double play. First one's there, second one is no good. So Grekin thrown out at second and just short on the double play to first. So Jesus on base. Julian Salas stepping into the box.
Let's go. Ball low. Ready, Mijo.
Way low. Julian chasing that one.
Julian, don't turn your head. Come on.
So 1-1 to count. Jesus on first. Howard bringing some heat here in first inning. That pitch is outside. Ball two. They call it a
Balk.
balk.
Called balk, yeah. I'm not sure what he was doing. I was seeing if somebody would let me know if I'm coming in loud and clear or not.
Oh, nice hit up the middle. Takes a bounce, and shortstop's able to snag it, throw to first, and Julian will be out. Jesus will advance to third. That was a nice little shot. Took a bounce right in between the pitcher's mound and the second base, and the shortstop was able to snag that and throw that to first. Frausto, the shortstop for Clarendon. So Marcelo King, first pitch, ball one. Strike one, 1-1 to count. Derek Rosa on deck for your Hornets. Jesus in scoring position, and that's going to be high and way inside, and it caught Marcelo King on the left shoulder. So another hit by a pitch. Grekin was hit in the back in the same inning.
But he had 16 strikeouts the last game?
Had 16 strikeouts, and I don't know. It was in the series against that was between the two games, I believe, against West Texas. So this is the area round of the playoffs, district 2A, and Clarendon's coming off a by-district win in a 3-game series. They won 2-0 over West Texas, which is in Stinnett, correct? Is that what it is? West Texas?
Stinnett, yeah.
Or Stinnett, West Texas.
Yeah, that's the.
And Sudan is coming off a 3-game series as well, where they won 2-1 against Tahoka.
First and third, I can't get everybody in the picture, but
strike one. So this Howard is catching the corners, and they're getting right inside the strike zone. We have a lot of fans that are saying that's outside. That one's going to be right down the middle, swung on, strike two. Rosa, Cooper Edwards on deck. Runners on first and third, 2 outs here. Scored 3-0, top of the second inning, live here in Florida, Texas, by area matchup. And that was inside and swung on by Rosa, and that's going to end the inning.
I think that would have hit him
if he'd have just stayed where he was. If it was coming inside, it probably would have caught him, maybe nicked him on the elbow.
I'm going to put it down again.
Okay. You'll see a little bit of a commercial break. It's going to turn black on us for a little bit.
You can still hear it, though, I think.
Okay, so the bottom of the first for Clarendon, we had a fly out, Frausto fly out, and then we had, and I was kind of out of sync here on the lineup. I was under the impression that Albert is the one that had the 2 RBI double that put Clarendon up 3-0, but it was Williams because Haynes was the one that was the last out. So Sims will start he's the next in line. We got Sims and then Haygood. And then after Haygood, we'll go back up to the top of the lineup. Leadoff hitter Frausto for Clarendon. Sims is the right fielder for the Broncos of Clarendon. Clarendon's wearing white pants with a maroon jerseys and gray straight silver or white stripes. Of course, I say that because usually when we're calling a ball game, it's radio only sometimes, but this is actually Facebook Live. You can actually see, so I'm not sure why I'm doing that. Great season for the Hornet baseball program this year. They were 15-8, 7-1 in district. They were second coming out of that. Clarendon, on the other hand,
also a great season by the Nets. First time both teams were in the playoffs. Awesome.
So Sims in the box. Jesus back on the mound. Bottom of the second inning. And there's a hit in the left field. Ornelas going back, and Ornelas with the catch. Out number one. Ornelas made that look smooth out there.
I'll get better with the camera. I've become a spectator. I'm not even watching the. Sorry. Not used to doing this, so.
So number 9, Haygood, the left fielder, steps into the batter's box. 1 out. Scored 3-0. The Broncos up after scoring 3 in the first inning. Pitches high. A little bit of would that be a changeup? I'm starting to get familiar with these pitches.
Curveball a little bit.
A little bit of a slower pitch than it was before. That's good. You gotta have some kind of an arsenal in there. Keep these batters guessing. Swung on, strike. Nice pitch. Swing and a miss for Haygood. Right down the middle, but a little bit low for ball 2. 2-1 to count. Pitch outside, ball 3. Pitch inside, that should be, I was going to say, we'd be getting strikes in that area, a little bit inside, and Jesus was able to get that, so at least the umpire's being consistent with this strike zone. Nice pitch catching the corner there for Jesus. Same area, same general location, strikeout. So that's the second strikeout of the evening for Jesus Salas. That was a nice pitch. It was they're actually 2 identical pitches, weren't they? For that one and the one
spot, yeah.
Same general area. So top of the lineup, Frosto flied out. Bottom of the first on his first at bat. Ball outside. Outside again. Frosto, the shortstop, he's the one that had the out there off the hit down the center of the infield. Strike 1.
Everybody got a little sad because he didn't call it right away, but he takes a few.
He does. He gives it
seconds.
He makes you anxious a little bit.
So you got to wait a little bit for his calls.
Oh, nice pitch. He's just swung on into right field. Cooper Edwards coming up, takes a bounce, and Cooper will get the ball in. So single for Frosto. Music. So this will be Frosto's first time on base. He flied out in the first at bat, so he's getting himself a little bit of a lead there. Grecken on the ready. Jesus taking a look, and Frosto takes off. Julian with the throw, and it's not quite just in time. Great throw. Carter was there. Just a little bit of about a half a second short on that one. So Frosto on second. 1-0 the count. 2 outs here. Bottom of the second. The score 3-0. Clarendon with a 3-0 lead over your Hornets. Nice pitch. Strike 1. 1-1 to count. Music wears number 3 for the Clarendon Broncos. Swung on into the gap. Left field. Ornelas up. Oh, bobbles gets it in. Frosto rounding third for the score, and he's safe. That's a double for Music.
Yeah, see, on the play like that, you're not going to get the runner at home. You just want to keep the other runner from getting into scoring position, split the second.
And there was nothing he could do. That was just great placement by Music.
Just, clean up a little bit of minor mistakes like that. Hopefully it doesn't hurt them, but that's when you kind of lose an inning whenever you do stuff like that. Throw it home when you should have thrown it to second. I'm sure Coach will tell him when he comes in.
So Music is on second. Howard had an art. You gotta warn me when that ball comes back. I didn't even know where it was at.
If you see me running, then you better get out.
Well, nobody was running, so I guess I was safe. I wasn't looking up when you hit that.
I'm not gonna say nothing, but I'm gonna run.
Anyway, I was saying Howard had an RBI single in the first inning, and runner is not gonna go, foul ball out of play. Jesus taking a look at second base. No go. Keeping him honest out there. 0-2 the count. So foul tip. So count will remain the same. 2 outs. Number 5, Gates. Cleanup on deck. And just looking at him from here, he's about, 6'2", maybe? Gates is a big kid for Clarendon on deck. Yeah. Batting cleanup behind Howard. There goes the runner. Salas throw to third. A little bit high for Rosa. Gets past him. Ornelas there to back him up. Runner coming home. Music is going to slide for the score. A little bit high on the throw to third from Salas to Rosa. So now there's no more runners on base. The score 5-0.
Everybody ready?
2 outs. 1-2 pitch. Swung on high behind the backstop. Foul ball. Watch it. Oh, man. Oh, hit a vehicle, guys.
That's why I park way over there. If they hit it way over there where I'm parked,
they earned it.
Deserved it, I guess.
They earned it. So 1-2 the count still here. Howard battling it out with Salas, pitcher versus pitcher. Pitch inside. There it is. Strike 3. And yeah, that's going to end the inning.
Okay, I'm going to set this down again. Believe it or not, this hurts my hands a little bit. So the screen's going to go black, but you can still hear us.
So that's the end of the second inning. The score 5-0. 3 runs in the first, bottom of the first, and then 2 runs in the bottom of the second for Clarendon. We had an RBI single from Frosto, and then we had an error on our part that brought Music in for the run there. And Hot Salas had 2 strikeouts in that inning. So Sudan's trying to get something on the board here offensively to start the top of the third inning here in Florida, Texas. If you're just now joining us, thanks for joining us here for area playoff matchup. Like Pima said, this is the first ever playoff run for the Sudan Hornets. As well, we mentioned as well the girls also made it for the playoffs the first time in their existence after 4 years. So great job by both units this season. History-making seasons for both of them.
First time both of them making the playoffs, and then of course the boys' first ever gold glove.
Oh, that's right.
In the trophy case. So. And this, I don't know if you've mentioned it, but this is second year of program, and they're very young. They got some young kids. I don't know if you'll get to see them pitch today or tomorrow, but Cal Carter, he's a freshman, really good pitcher. And then of course Caleb Brecken, he's a sophomore as well. So you got, these guys, Salas on the mound today. He's a junior. I think we only have one senior, which is Trent.
On this Trent. Oh yeah, so they're going to come back strong next season.
They should be okay.
Yeah. And also, Coach Tolley, this is his first season, correct? Or was he here last year? This is his first season here with this
Coach Corn took over last year.
That's right. So Coach Tolley having a successful season in his first year here.
It's a whole new coaching staff
in Sudan.
Because, even Coach
Swafford.
Coach Swafford, he decided to help with the baseball team this year. And last year, I believe it was Cornelius and I don't remember the other coach's name, but yeah. So different coaching this year.
All right, so we get ready for the top of the third. Cooper Edwards, the right fielder, bottom of the lineup, and then he'll be followed by Jabron Ornelas, lead off, and Trent Wilson, the senior, will be after Jabron. Cooper readies himself in the box. Pitch way inside, and a little bit too inside for the strike zone. Ball one. That seems to be the favorite area of this umpire. That one right down the middle. That was right down the middle, and it was a ball. Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
It's right down the center, right?
He couldn't have gotten any better than that, I don't think. But.
And there it is, that inside pitch, and he gets the strike.
He calls that one the strike.
That's the zone right there.
It's a little different. But.
So 2-1 the count. And Howard wasted no time with the pitches.
He calls that one a strike. That one was down the same spot.
So 2-2 the count. And like I said, Howard is really getting it in there, and it's swung on for strike three. So that's the first out of the top of the third for the Hornets. Top of the lineup, Ornelas, and like I said, we weren't here for the very beginning of the game, so I'm not sure what.
Ornelas was the one that hit a pop fly and it just out of the reach of the third baseman and went to second. Got a double out of it.
So first two pitches, one outside, one inside. Ball two. No strikes for the left fielder Ornelas, who wears number 2 for your Hornets area matchup live here in Florida, Texas. There's a pitch swung on, foul tip, and that one was a necessity. That was coming right down the center. Ornelas had to swing at that one. Just didn't catch it.
Giving the catcher a little bit of that foul ball off of his helmet. I used to be a catcher. That stuff actually does sting a little bit. It's good for your protection, but it still gives you a little bit of cobwebs.
So one out, top of the third for your Hornets. Wilson on deck. Ornelas in the box. 2-1 pitch. Howard outside. Ball 3. So way ahead. Ornelas up a couple of pitches here. Can look at one if he wants. We'll see what he decides. Swung on. Wait a minute.
I think it was a full count.
Was it a full count?
I think so.
Okay. So it was 3-1 on the board. So that's 2 outs.
Yeah, they were a little behind.
They were behind. Trent Wilson, the lefty, going to give Howard a little bit of a different look. We'll see how he adjusts. Pitch outside. Nope, strike one. So he's still calling it on the outside, even though he's shifted over to the right side of the plate for the lefty. Foul tip. Strike 2. Grekin on deck for the Hornets, and Wilson really crowding the plate.
Carter, isn't it? 13.
No, Carter is 13 is and that pitch is way high. Kind of got away from Howard, so that's ball 1. Carter's a freshman, correct?
Right.
Pitch high and outside, evens the count.
And like I said, he's one of our starting pitchers, and only a freshman. We got freshman, sophomore, and junior.
So future bright for Cal Carter, and Wilson swings at that one for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down here in the third inning. Edwards, Ornelas, and Wilson all on strikeouts for Howard, who, like we mentioned earlier, is the star pitcher for the Broncos. So the good thing about that, Pima, is that we might just see him for this game. Hopefully,
Yeah.
if we can.
Well, if we can keep it close, you know what I mean. Even if we lose this game, keep it close. They're not going to take them out. You know. Now, if we start getting down by 8 or 9 runs, they may
pull them on that.
Go visit the concession stand and help out the Clarendon.
I was gonna try to keep a pitch count, but I can't do. Yeah.
With that being said, we're talking about a 3-game series going here. So I've heard several stories. I don't know how true that is, but do the coaches get to decide whether it's a single game?
I think Clarendon wanted a 1-game series. And we won the coin flip.
And that was the same scenario with Tahoga, I believe. I think Tahoga wanted a 1-game, a one-off, and so we opted for the series in that one and got the series in this one as well.
Well, like I said, we have Cal Carter's freshman pitcher, Grecken's sophomore pitcher. He started a lot of games last year, so when you have a good rotation, you want to battle, and it helped us against Tahoka. We lost the first game, came back right around and won the next 2 games. So that's could happen. You just never know. But we definitely got to keep this game close to keep Howard in there.
So number 5, Gates, who bats cleanup for Clarendon. He's the first baseman. Will lead off for the bottom of the 3rd. Broncos. So you'll have Gates and Allred on deck for the Broncos. Jesus Salas still on the mound for your Hornets as we get ready. The music's off. We get ready for some 3rd inning baseball. Howard is, speaking of pitch count, Howard is sitting at 52 pitches on the evening for Clarendon. First pitch, strike 1. Pitch outside, ball 1, evens the count. What happened?
I was just laughing because people over here are like, "You should have called that one a strike 2." Well, can't always argue with the pitcher, the umps.
Oh, and that swung on right to the shortstop. Cal Carter easily makes the catch. Out 1 here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Yeah, Jesus needs a good 1, 2, 3 inning here. I don't know how many pitches he's got, but
Allred, the 3rd baseman, first pitch. There it is. That's our spot. Oh, he didn't give it to us. That's the same spot that we've been giving him strikes. Maybe a little bit high on that one. We'll give him that one. That pitch is way outside. Ball 2, 2-0 to count. 1 out here. Pitch and catch out right off the bat, straight into the glove of Cal Carter for out 1 here. Bottom of the 3rd. The score 5-0. Clarendon up on your Hornets. Game 1 of a 3-game series. That's going to take a bounce for ball 3. And I got this. Jesus is either on his 54th or 55th pitch.
So they're about the same.
This evening, yeah. So there it is, right down the middle. Did we get it? Yes. Man, he stresses me out with that little bit of a pause. 3-1. Jesus trying to battle back into this one. Allred in the box for Clarendon, outside, ball 4.
I used to umpire the kids' games. And they said, that, the best way to umpire is watch the play, then, wait a few seconds, and then make your call. But this guy's a little bit.
I disagree with this guy's wait.
Well, I think they meant out there on the field. But this guy's calling balls and strikes like that.
So now we have Gates on first. Allred on first. Williams is in the box, and Allred is way out there on first. He won't go. Strike 1.
Well, I hear him. I heard him that time. He said, "All right," or but I didn't hear him the last time. Maybe that's why. With the wind, we can't hardly hear sometimes.
Allred kind of out there again. Swung on, foul ball. Strike 2. It should be strike 2. I'm going to quit relying on the scoreboard up there. 0-2.
We need to carry our own little.
We need to carry our own clicker. Oh, nice.
Runner occupying first. You can't.
Yeah.
He's out anyway.
So out 1. Is that considered a K?
Yes.
Nice. So if
it's what they call drop third strike.
So if I'm accurate, we've got 4 strikeouts for Jesus, 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and that was his first here in the third. Allred's still getting way out there. It's not going, though. Ball outside. That's going to be Haynes.
Ooh.
The second baseman for the Broncos. There's a throw to first. I feel like the wind shifted. Did the wind shift on us?
I don't think so. I don't know. It died down a little bit. But.
Nice field here in Florida. That's where we're at for this area matchup. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the third. Hornets trying to keep Clarendon at 5. There was 3. They scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second. And no runs here. Runner on first. That's Allred. There it is. Strike 1. Nice pitch.
See, we didn't hear him call it, but he does. He goes, whatever he does.
I'm going to yell at him. Hurry up. Sims on deck.
He's going. He's leaning.
Allred way out there. Let's see.
Oh.
Nope, doesn't go, but the ball gets beside. Julian might have anticipated that and came off his glove. So runner on second now.
Allred. Well, good thing is 2 outs. So.
Haynes with the 3-1 count versus Jesus.
Everybody ready? Let's go.
Carter back there making some noise behind second base. And there's a hit to second. Nice, easy pitch and catch for Marcelo King, nabbing that grounder and getting Haynes out at first. So that's going to end the inning. And so the big news there is there was no scores for the Broncos. You said we needed to keep it close, and they did.
Not necessarily a 1-2-3 inning, but it was a short inning compared to the first 2. So that's great for Julian and the pitch count because they only get 110. Then they got to take them out. So now we haven't talked about the other pitchers, but we do have Derek Rosa, I believe. He also pitches.
Okay, so we should have Carter, Brecken, and Salas up for your Hornets to start the top of the 4th inning. Sudan's still trying to get on the board here. Howard's still at the mound for the Broncos, and like I said, he had, 52 pitches, 53 pitches?
52, yeah.
52 pitches. And
I'll stand up for a second.
Yeah. This wind is getting on nerves. Okay, so talking about the by-district match against Tohoku, we had a 3-game series. We dropped game 1, like Pima said, 9-5, but then we were able to take game 2, 11-10, and then finish off the Bulldogs 14-6 in that game 3 to advance to this area round. That game was held in Rawls, or that matchup was held in Rawls, and area matchup against Clarendon here in Florida. So with that being said, we have 1 game today, and we'll have 2 games tomorrow. I believe Missy will be calling games 2 and 3 tomorrow. Me and Pima won't be able to make it out. Are you going to make it out tomorrow?
No, I have to work.
Yeah.
Everybody's off tomorrow. I'm Olympic.
I've got to go to a graduation at SPC tomorrow, so I won't be able to make it out for tomorrow's games. Carter, good eye, way outside, being patient, the freshman. Where's number 13? This time it was way inside, way behind. Way behind him. So 2-0 the count. Now, you said Howard is kind of sporadic. He's got velocity, but and that one right down the center there.
That's why I was kind of wondering if it was that one game or that he had 16 strikeouts, or if it was.
I believe it was the series that he had the 16 strikeouts, and that hit is foul tip, so that'll even the count for Cal Carter. Caleb Brecken on deck for your Hornets. Carter wears number 13
to make the
for
players
your
chase
Hornets.
them. And I'd argue that gets my player tired.
That
goes again.
That pitch is low, so full count coming up for the freshman. Nobody on. Carter leading off, top of the fourth. Swung on. Second base is going to snag it out at first. Had some velocity, nice swing, nice hit, but the second baseman was able to. And he waited on it. He didn't come up on it. He knew it had some speed behind it, so he kind of sat there and waited and got the out at first.
I really, to be honest with you, I never played on turf baseball, so don't know how the ball bounces, don't know.
Too old to count. I thought he was. We had to wait.
He looked that way.
He makes us wait. That's why. So Haynes was the player at second base that was able to get Carter out at first. 3-0 to count. So 3 balls, no strikes. That pitch is right down the middle. Strike one.
Yeah, he had the take sign all the way.
The pitcher, Jesus Salas, on deck. Brecken batting lefty. Swung on. Didn't really get much on it. It could drop into the gap. Running after it. And, nice catch by the shortstop. He had to really get out there and grab that. That was, what did you call that last time? A snow cone catch?
Snow cone catch, yeah. Sorry about that. I was being a spectator instead of. I'm not a cameraman for sure.
So, Frausto, like I said, it was a shortstop, but he caught it way over here in front of the left fielder, right behind the third baseman. So he was really booking it. That ball was landing right outside the dirt there. It was not dirt, but 2-1 to count here for Jesus Julian on deck. Swung on, strike 2, even count. And strike 3, swung on. And he got really aggressive on that battle at the plate. Howard did.
So, yeah, we got to get another short inning here for Julian.
All right. So bottom of the fourth inning, the score 5-0. Clarendon scored 3 in the first,
it's all right.
2 in the second, and none in the third. Sudan had a really good defensive outing in that third inning. So hopefully they can repeat that same scenario here in the fourth to keep the score as where it's at. Like Bima said, we need a good little quick inning for Salas to get out of this and see if we can get some offense going here. Sims on deck.
I might get a tripod. I don't know.
Do you? Yeah, that'd be good. What does our battery power look like up there? Does it show?
77%.
appreciate everybody that's listening and watching us here on the SHS Broadcast here, Facebook Live. Really enjoy doing these ball games.
We don't get to do many of the boys' games.
Yeah, this is the first time I've done them. Well, I think we did a boys' game one time, but it was kind of a makeshift deal there at home. We really didn't. It wasn't anything that was set up like we have right now. So, Sims into the batter's box.
Everybody ready? Let's go.
The right fielder. He way inside. Sims gets out of the way.
I think his teammates wanted him to take one there.
So in the second inning, Sims flied out, and then in the third inning, Sims got a hit but was thrown out at first. So this is his third visit to the plate. Swung on. Nice pitch by Jesus. The whiff. Strike one. Put the ball up there. Strike one. Fix the scoreboard.
I guess you can't really tell with this guy. That's why sometimes it's...
Oh, there it is. That little dinker. Jesus grabbed it, throw to first a little bit low, and Grekin not able to handle it.
Just rushed the throw a little bit.
Yeah, I took a little one-hopper, and Grekin tried to snag it up and wasn't able to get that. So off a fairly innocuous, that hit wasn't very, he barely caught that, and
I think you got him in on the fist.
It says that you run it out. That's the reason you run it out, for a situation like that. So Sims on first, Haygood in the box, and he's going to go. Julian to throw. Cal's there. We just been a half a second too slow on those runners going to second.
No, I think that'll be all right.
The left fielder Haygood, 2-0 to count. Sims on second after getting a stolen base. Yeah, there's our zone right there. It's almost like he throws it right down the batter's box line, and that's right down the center of his strike zone. Oh, nice pitch. Swung on by Haygood. After Haygood, we'll have Frosto top of the lineup for the Broncos. 2-2 pitch coming up for Jesus. Carter making some noise back there behind second. Swung on. Strike three.
Maybe I can just... Well... Okay, thank you. I don't know what I'm doing.
So one out, and Haygood struck out in the second, and then Jesus got him in the fourth. So that'll give Jesus at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Ks for the evening. Top of the lineup, Frosto.
I tried.
Frosto had a fly out in the first, and then he singled in the second, and then he was brought in on an RBI from Music for a run.
I've been just kind of moving. Well, I say I've been trying to move it.
Sims still on second. There's a little grounder to second. Easy play for Marcelo King for out 2. So Sims has now made his way to third in scoring position. 2 outs, no scores here, no score for Clarendon here so far in the fourth inning. Salas pitching to Music, second in the lineup. Strike one.
So there won't be as much shaking.
So is Salas he's a junior, correct? Salas.
Yes, I believe so.
Him.
Julian is a sophomore, I believe.
Oh, that thing had some fire behind it. Foul ball. Watch out, coach. He was aiming for you. So 2 strikes. Sims at third for the Broncos. Salas 1 pitch away from ending this inning here. He already has a strikeout on Haygood a couple of batters ago.
Moist.
Everybody ready, Hornets? Let's go.
76 degrees here in Florida, Texas. Area matchup. Your Sudan Hornets. Game 1 of a 3-game series. Ooh, close pitch. Outside, ball 1. Score 5-0. Clarendon put up numbers in the first and second, none in the third. Sudan trying to keep it that way here in the fourth.
Well,
ball inside. 2-2 count.
Yeah. We couldn't, because of, Missy wasn't going to be here, so we had to use this. She uses her phone usually.
Oh, foul tip. So 2s across the board for Clarendon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sims on third. Salas trying to end it here. Little hit to third. Oh, Rosa bobbled it, and he's just going to get it back to the pitcher. Sims coming in for the score. Howard up to bat. We have Music on first. Sims came in for the score, so the score 6-0. Clarendon extending the lead here, the bottom of the fourth. Music will take second. Salas didn't make the throw. Howard had an RBI single in the first. A little off on the pitch there. That's going to allow Music in the scoring position. So Music at third. That just kind of got away from Jesus on that pitch. Two outs here. There it is. A little bit high. It's in the zone. It's just a little bit high. 3-0 to count. Howard way ahead. He doesn't have to be very picky here. He can kind of watch. We'll see what Jesus gives him. Inside, ball 4. So now we have Music on third, Howard on first, Gates in the box. Gates batting cleanup at 4 for the Broncos. Gates had a double in the first, and then he flied out in the third to the shortstop. Runner going. Salas going to watch. So runners at second and third. Ball 1. That really was a good pitch. I saw the runner take off. That was a close one. Is it working for you?
Yeah.
Swung on. Carter, the throw to first. A little bit wide. Score in. Music. Here comes Howard. And there's a throw to home. And he's out. Julian, nice throw from first to home to get that third out.
I want to give a thanks to Jabron's mom, Desiree. Ornella for letting me borrow this tripod, so I don't have to hold it no more. So if it looks more steady, you got to thank her, not me.
Okay, so one run scored, bottom of the fourth for the Broncos. The score 6-0. Sudan still trying to put some points on the board here, get some runs in. We have Julian Salas, Marcelo King, and Derek Rosa. The lineup for the Hornets to start the top of the fifth. Howard's still on the mound. Let's see if we can get a pitch count for him going into this fifth inning. So if this is accurate, if this was in between innings, Howard has 68 pitches coming into this inning. So it's a nice day. Sun's out, a little bit of a breeze, 76 degrees. Wind may be affecting some of the play out there, but as far as up here in the stands, it's comfortable. That Coach Tully right there?
Yes.
Coach Tully making his way. And I don't think I've ever had the pleasure of meeting Coach Tully. I've heard of him, but I don't think I've ever met him. Doing a great job with this boys program here in his first year at Sudan. Already got a by-district win. And you said it's the first Gold Glove trophy in the trophy room in the history-making by-district win against Tahoka. That series. Salas stepping into the box, first pitch for Howard. Oh, wow, and I got him in the top of the head. So Salas, he says he's okay. The umpire's checking up on him.
Got away from him. I don't think he's doing it on purpose. So we got to check him.
So we had a hit. We had two. Grekin got hit by a pitch.
Yeah, this is
and Marcelo King got hit by a pitch in the second inning, and then of course Salas got hit by a pitch here in the fifth. So you talked about how Howard's got accuracy, and then all of a sudden he doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's maybe just him trying to move his pitches around, or
maybe.
So Salas, who's the courtesy runner that came in for Salas? I didn't even see.
I'm not real sure.
Who's the courtesy runner? Casey Kaufman? Marcelo King. Oh, it took a bounce, and the shortstop wasn't able to get a hold of it. So
everybody's safe.
Marcelo King got him a single there off a little dinker of a hit, but hey, he got on first for a single. And Kason Kaufman is the runner that came in for Julian. So we have Kaufman on second.
Was it not 6-0?
It is 6-0. Why do they have a 7 up there?
I don't know.
Oh no, they got the one there at the very end. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, the one right before the out. So yeah, that's right, 7-0.
Well,
yeah, I forgot about that. There was a runner that came in right before the one that got out.
I guess I don't pay attention.
Yeah, 7-0. That's right. So mistake on the score there. Can't badmouth the score people anymore.
I was about to.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we got King and Kaufman on base. Rosa in the box, 1-1 pitch, and got a piece of it. Foul ball. Oh, did it hit somebody?
No, it was close.
Man,
they weren't paying attention.
I think there's some Sudan boys out there too, or are they not?
They might be from Florida.
Oh yeah, he's got an F on his shirt, Florida. Yeah, they need to pay attention. There's a throw, trying to get Kaufman there a second. 1-2 the count. A lot of action here going on. Foul ball. People almost getting hit. Someone trying to steal. Runner. Kaufman got a really good lead there at second. Swung on. Strike three. Yeah. That was what he did last time. Yeah, that was in the second inning where he said if he'd have just stayed there, probably would have got nicked. That was almost the exact same scenario there. So 1 out. Kaufman, King on base. Cooper Edwards, strike 1. Throw to Kaufman, gets behind the shortstop. Throw to third. Kaufman slides. And Marcelo King makes his way to second. So runners advance. So Kaufman in scoring position. Cooper Edwards took a ball on that one. Ornelas, top of the lineup, on deck. Big lead. Swung on. Strike 1. Strike 2. Did they have a ball up there? Hey, they keep switching it around. So, so 0-2 the count. 2 strikes for Cooper Edwards. Ball 1.
I was right down the middle. I mean, the only thing it could have been is high, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. And there's swing. Strike 3 for Cooper Edwards. Howard really putting it in there with some velocity. So 2 outs. Ornelas looking to bring some runs in. We got 2 players in great position here. 2 outs. Ornelas struck out in the 3rd inning, and then you said he had a single in the first?
Double.
A double in the first. Swung on, strike 2. That pitch was right down the middle. I mean, it's a good pitch. You just got to connect. But they do have some heat behind them. Howard is a great pitcher for Clarendon. That pitch is high. Ball 1. Trent Wilson, the senior, on deck. Kaufman itching to come home for a run on 3rd. Marcelo King on 2nd. Pitch high, ball 2, evens the count. 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Top of the 5th. The score 7-0. Clarendon with the lead. Oh, the ball gets away from the catcher. Here comes Kaufman. The slide, and Sudan's got a run on the board. So the score 7-1, and that one just got away from the catcher.
Yeah, he was mad. Howard looked at the catcher like,
yeah. So now Marcelo King in scoring position. Full count. Ornelas leadoff for the Hornets. Howard pitch swung on, foul ball. Ornelas able to find it. Oh man, there's a lot of vehicles back there. I hit one, but it was in the bed of the pickup. There's no damage. No one sees the inside of the bed. Full count pitch again. Ooh, I was going to say, that's way. And I think Howard took a glance at Marcelo right as he was throwing that, and that kind of got away from him.
Around.
Yep. Ornelas on 1st, Marcelo King on 3rd, the senior Trent Wilson in the box, QB1. This, we don't really, we've been calling Trent QB1 for a while now. Great career for the senior here in Sudan. And there's a hit. I know! Gets past the first baseman, slides. Second baseman slides, try to get it to first. No good. King with the score on Ellis to 3rd. And they're going to make him. Are they going to make him go back to 2nd? Because the ball went in the dugout? Or is he going to just stay there?
Yeah, but I thought he got, yeah. You only get to advance two. Is
that what it was?
2 bases.
Okay,
but
so
if he was already at 2nd, then yeah, he would get to come home.
So the senior with a double on second. Ornelas on first. Sudan, another run. Score 7-2. Top of the fifth as Marcelo King made his way in. So King and Kaufman in for a couple of runs here. First pitch, ball one on Cal Carter.
7-2 is the score. Clarendon on top.
And that gets away from the catcher again. Ornelas walks his way into home plate for another run. So the score 7-3. Wilson now at third base in scoring position. And let's just keep these boys running around the bases here.
2-out rally. They're like the Rangers. Rangers like to do them 2-out rallies on.
Two the count on Cal Carter. Grecken on deck. Wilson on third. Strike one. There it is. He called that on here on the outside.
Yeah.
So Cal and Grecken both lefties. I didn't know. Cal, high fly ball. Second baseman, first baseman. Who's going to get it?
Nobody.
It's going to drop! Yeah! Wilson with the score. The pitcher first and second, they were all just staring at it.
Yeah, something like that, you got to call it.
Somebody had to call it.
They usually call off Usually you call off the pitcher, you know.
So that's gonna allow the coach is gonna come out and have a visit, kind of try to calm his Broncos down out there. The score 7-4, 4 runs for the Hornets here. Ornelas, Wilson, Kaufman, and King all coming in.
Like I said, all with 2 outs on the board.
2-out rally here in the top of the fifth. All of a sudden, we got a ball game here, folks, in Florida, Texas. Grecken getting ready to. They haven't reset that yet, right? This is a new. This is a new batter, right?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
This is a Grecken.
Carter on first. Grecken in the box. Jesus on deck. 4 runs, top of the fifth for your Hornets. The score 7-4. Clarendon scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, none in the third, 2 in the fourth, and Sudan's got 4 all in top of the fifth. That pitch is way inside.
And it's doing 2 things. We're scoring runs, but we're also extending his pitch count.
Yep. Yeah, keep him out of those next 2 ball games. Carter with the lead. Outside. Throw to first. Carter slides. Safe.
Nice.
The count is 4-1. Good job. Way to watch that. 3-1 to count.
Yeah, now it's 3-1. It's going backwards.
3-0 to count. No strikes so far. Grecken 3-1. Oh, nice hit. Oh, just a little bit
early on.
Yeah, he got a little bit away from it. That would have been a tremendous line drive down the right field line if we could have just kept that in.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a triple easy.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, poor kid. He's got to go run and get it.
Throw to first. Carter's there. Safe. Full count pitch coming up. 2 outs. Yeah, nice. 4 balls and a walk. So Carter on second. Grecken on first. Solis up to bat. 2 outs. 4 runs here in the fourth and the fifth, top of the fifth for your Hornets. Score 7-4. Area matchup live here in Florida, Texas. And just when I told you it was comfortable, the wind got a little bit chilly.
Yeah.
It was nice, and now a little bit of a chill in there.
You know, and everybody's out here wearing shorts.
And yeah, the wind has picked up some for sure. Howard pitch. Jesus able to find that foul ball, but I feel like this is the first time that Howard has had some adversity on the mound.
Well, you know, Jesus was it Jesus that got hit in the head, or was
No, it was Julian that got hit in the head.
So we're almost batting around to the.
Oh, nice pitch by Howard. Strike
You
two.
know.
Yeah. Yep, that's right. We'll be rounding the.
Let's go!
Did Carter walk on? I don't. It was two walks, wasn't it?
I thought he hit the catcher's glove.
Because Grekin walked. I didn't write down Carter.
Yeah, Grekin walked.
Oh, Carter.
No, Carter hit that one.
Oh, hit the one out there.
No, the
roll pop
right
play.
here.
Yeah. Safe. Oh, ball.
Hey.
1-2 count. 2 outs. Oh man, we got him. All right, so that's going to end the inning, but not before Sudan has a little bit of a rally to bring the score within 3. 4 runs on that one.
And again, the strategy here is they were trying to get ahead, you know. And when you're this close, and if you don't have more than one pitcher, that's why Clarendon wanted a
single
game series. If they're close and they have to take them out. I don't know how many pitches he's got. Then we don't know the rest of their pitchers. We don't know how, you know what I mean, how good they are or how. So that's what I'm saying. Keeping it close. Now we have Jabron. See, I didn't even know Jabron.
So pitching change for the Hornets. Jabron Ornelas warming up.
Jabron's in.
So we have Grekin out at left field now,
Yeah,
and Jesus at first. So Salas, Keene, Ornelas, and Wilson all with runs.
I think Jesus finished with 90 pitches. See, Howard's at 102. He's got 8 pitches.
That's the limit.
That's 110 is the limit.
Okay, now I'm going to have to stand up.
Stand it up. Me too, without knocking down the thing.
We're going to have to move into the sun if it gets any more chillier. Like we mentioned earlier with Ornelas on the mound, that's going to shift Grekin out to left field, and Jesus Salas will make it to first. Julian will stay behind the plate. So Clarendon has Allred, Williams, and Haynes up for the bottom of the 5th inning. Sudan going to try and keep the Broncos at 7.
And over the whole season, you know, Coach, I'm sure Coach has his rotation. You know, he doesn't want to use Grekin. He doesn't want to use Carter because they'll be the starting pitchers the next 2 games if we need 3 games.
Is that what you got? Yeah. 102 pitches.
And then, like I said, you still got Derek Rosa. I knew he pitched. I didn't know Jabron pitched.
So Allred walked on his last at bat in the 3rd inning. Ornelas' first pitch of the night. It was right where it needed to be, just a little bit high. Ball 1. Pitch down the middle. Strike 1. 1-1 to count. Already able to find that one. Foul ball. Out of play. That's not right. Should be 1 ball, 2 strikes. right? Didn't he call a strike on that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that'd be there we go. 2-2 the count.
They're a little
Put
behind.
Put that strike up there.
In the concession stand. They're up here.
There isn't even a concession stand. That ball is hit. Fly ball. Ornelas or Salas is going to call for it. Salas underneath it. Oh, unable to get it. Is it a foul?
No.
It's fair? Hold on. I think that's what the coach is questioning, that the ball was outside the line. That's why I thought Casales didn't go after it. Yeah, here we go. It was way out here. Outside the baseline.
Like, you always got to play it like if it's.
I guess, yeah, that's true.
Umpires make the call.
Well, of course, I'm biased, so I'm going to say it's a foul.
Well, you know, and the umpire was a little bit blocked because Julian was running down the.
They're going to call it fair. So that's going to be a double for Allred. So Williams struck out in the third. He had a 2 RBI double in the first, struck out in the third, and this is his first matchup with Ornelas.
Look at that.
Foul ball, heads up. Ooh, missed that pickup.
Nice. They don't give snow cones out anymore, so nobody cares about those foul balls. They used to give out snow cones, boy. We'd be fighting out there for them foul balls.
That's what I'm saying. There's not even a consistency here for anything.
He said, don't
Is
forget
there one?
about joining. Is it over there, maybe?
Oh, yeah, maybe on that side of the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2. Williams, the center fielder. 1-2 count. Allred, a little bit of a lead there. Salas, nice. Strike 3. That was.
I'm not gonna lie, that was a little outside.
That was outside. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm.
But good for us.
You are not a liar right there. That was outside, but we'll take it.
I am not mad at him. As a batter, when you see that, though, you have to widen your swing. So it's horrible, but, I mean, that's what happens.
Haynes takes a strike on his first pitch.
If that other one was a strike,
okay, so yeah, see, that pitch right there was a ball. That pitch that was a strike was way beyond that one. So Allred is still on second for the Broncos. 1-1 pitch to Haynes inside, high a little bit. Ball 2. Sims on deck for the Broncos.
Good.
Ball 3.
He called a strike on that one last time. I am so confused.
See if Ornelas can battle back here. Foul tip. So full count coming up. And just like that, Haynes with a little bit of pressure here. Ornelas looking for out number 2. The score 7-4. Top of the 5th. 1 out. And there it is! Strike 3. Swing and a miss.
2 outs.
So two Ks for Ornelas in this inning for both outs. One was on Williams and the other one on Haynes. Sims, ball 1. Allred still on second. No runs here in the bottom of the 5th. That ball's way high. It's going to go behind me.
Look at that.
Ooh, a little bit high, right down the middle. Ball 2. Ellis, another foul ball. That's coming right towards me. Oh my goodness.
Like I said, if you see me running, then
Well, I don't know.
of course you weren't watching. I would have been down there already. You're still down there.
Here's the deal. If I'm going to run from up here in these bleachers, I'm probably going to blow a knee out. Might as well just get hit by a pitch. Or hit by
You just get a bruise.
Yeah, I'd rather have a bruise than a blown ankle. 2-2 count. Pitch outside.
I guess it's like going to any game. You could bring your glove. Catch those foul balls.
So full count pitch here. Ornelas had a full count pitch a while ago and got the strikeout. Here it is. Pitch a little bit inside for a walk. So Haygood was struck out in the second and struck out in the fourth. Bottom of the lineup for Clarendon. With Allred on third, Sims on first.
Sims will take off here.
There it is. Strike 1. Ornelas with 2 strikeouts for the 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Low and outside, ball 1. There's pitch.
Ooh.
Did we get it? Oh my goodness. That was a heck of a pitch right there.
It may have been a little high, but
2-1 to
I've
count.
seen them call them worse than they call. And
There it is, right down the middle, swung on center field. Wilson running up on it. Actually, it's going to be. Oh no! Marcelo King in and out of the glove. 2-run score. Allred and Sims.
Come on, boys, have an official. Let's go.
sometimes it has a funky spin on the ball.
Yeah.
Hits the glove or the mid or something, the palm. Bounce right
Spins out.
Yeah,
So what
it happens to everybody. It happens with professionals.
King needs to just shake that one off. Runners going. There's a throw. Salas to Carter. Carter safe at second.
He's the top of the lineup.
Top of the lineup. Frosto, shortstop. Strike 1, 1-1 to count.
Well, see, that
Frosto.
doesn't look any different than the one he
Than
called.
the one a while ago, yep. And that other one would have ended the inning. So Frosto had a fly out in the first, single in the second.
Oh,
And
he's
grounded
called
out,
one of those strikes,
grounded
too.
out in the fourth. 2-1 to count. Haygood on second. Ornelas trying to end the inning here. Pitch right down the middle. Strike. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I feel like we should shift over. No, you're right down. You're right behind him.
Yeah, it ain't gonna do no good.
You're right behind him. That was right down the middle. Foul ball. Full count. That was a strike.
Let's go.
What's a strike? And that's going to be ball 4. Frosto at first. Music, the catcher, he had a a single in the first, a double in the second, and a single in the fourth. So Music able to get on base at all 3 at bats. Frausto on first, Haygood in scoring position at third. 2 outs. First pitch, a little bit high, ball 1. Runners on second and third. Oh, a nice strike.
Let's go, Jay.
Howard on deck for the Broncos. 1-1 pitch. Oh, there we go. He's give it to us, man. Give us that strike.
The batter before had like 4 pitches right there, and he
Right
called
in
the
that
ball.
same area. So Ornelas 1 strike away. There it is. Hit. King. Easy out. King.
Never noticed that.
What's that? Did they ever pick up my drink down there? I dropped my drink.
Oh, I don't know, but I never noticed this big hole.
Oh, no, you better watch it. Don't step back too far. All right, so here's pitch number 1 for Frausto.
It was right in there.
Oh, they gave him the strike. I was low and outside for strike
Yeah,
1.
these people right here in front of me have been laughing the whole time.
Oh, man, that's way behind
You clipped him. You clipped him.
Julian. So ball 1, strike 1. We don't have any of the classifications for any of the Broncos players, so I'm not sure if Howard's a senior, a junior, or if Frausto's a senior or junior. Ball 2. Marcelo King on deck. Your Hornets. That's going to be, get out the way, Julian. 3 balls, 1 strike. Julian, I can say this. There's one right down the middle. Julian had was far enough ahead that he could look at that one. So full count pitch coming up. Julian is a Texas Producers Co-op employee.
Nice.
He was foul ball. Julian worked the summer there at TPC with us out there at the barn. Said he's coming back this year, so. Full count pitch, swung on. Third baseman misses it, gets past him at the left field. Julian's going to get on first for a single, and we'll see if we bring someone in. They brought somebody in to run for him last time.
So we're going to have a courtesy runner. Who's that? I can't see the number.
I can't either.
4? No.
I can't see. Where's our roster people that help us out? They walked up, so we have a courtesy runner on first. And the numbers, they're wearing silver or gray uniforms with the gold numbers, so it's from that far away you can't see it. First pitch outside from Marcelo. Who's the runner on first? Oh, is it him? Okay, so it's Kaysen.
Oh yeah, he went in a while ago.
Case is the one that came in for the first score of the ball game.
When he got hit, remember?
Yeah.
In the head.
Yeah. So Kaufman
he
at first.
That one
That's crazy.
I hope he ain't getting graded on this thing. He gonna fail.
Woo! Oh man, now gets away from the first baseman. And no, coach is gonna tell him just hang on.
You gotta get up quick. Sorry, I was yelling in the mic.
So Kaufman will stay at first. Marcelo King, 2-1 count.
I guess I don't need the clip anymore.
Oh yeah, you can hold it. How are we on battery power? I guess we're good.
56, yeah.
Hopefully our mics will withstand the.
Yeah, I guess we gotta keep checking.
Well, they said the mics last 6 hours, so I think we're gonna be out here for 6 hours. 3-1 to count. Marcelo way ahead. Kaufman on first. Frosto looking that way. That ball got away from him last time he went over there, and that's swung for strike
Thought
2.
about it too much.
I think he did. He second guessed himself. Took that swing. Full count pitch coming up. Ball outside, ball 4. So now
we say outside,
and
but
second.
We've seen
It could be a ball outside strike.
Derek Rosa. I believe he's a junior as well.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
We got pretty much the whole team coming
yeah,
back
it's going to be that's
Trent.
the future's bright for this program.
And then they don't telling what the 8th graders, what freshmen are coming up.
Oh, that ball's behind him. Kaufman going to third. King going to second. So Kaufman and King in scoring position. Those are well, we know both Marcelo and Kaufman
are good luck charms apparently because the last 2 times they got on base.
They were the first 2, yeah. They were the first 2 runs of that 5th inning. Ooh, that could have been. That was close.
He's called it a strike before, so
2 balls, no strikes. Rosa.
That should be
ball 3.
Now that one should have been a strike.
3-0 the count.
It's going our favor. So
Yeah.
I guess it don't matter. But.
There it is.
That one was more outside than the.
Yeah, it was strike 1. That was a ball outside strike. That's what I call those. 3-1 count. Rosa. That's going to be way outside. So now we got bases loaded.
Cooper Edwards, right? Number 4. Yeah.
Yep, Cooper Edwards, the right fielder.
Don't know how old he is.
I believe he's a freshman.
Okay, we'll see. Then we got the top of the lineup coming up.
Cooper looking for some redemption here. had a couple of rough at bats earlier in the ball game. Runners on all bases. Kaufman at third, King on second, Rosa at first.
Well, see, the one before was more. I ain't even gonna try to.
Oh my goodness! 1-1 pitch. Ball 2.
Cooper is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
So Miss Harris.
Thank you for that.
Let us know. So
ball 3, 3-1. Cooper Edwards way ahead, on the verge of walking one in. Kaufman at third. Ornelas on deck. Pitch right down the middle. Oh, it was up.
oh my gosh, that was right down the middle. That was right down the middle. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie about it. I mean,
so Kaufman will come in for a second time. Score 5-9 here at the top of the 6th. Howard, the starting pitcher for Clarendon, was he was limited out on his pitches, and now
I don't know what their strategy is, but I may have put him in there for those 8 pitches
just to get through the inning. So bases are still loaded.
Of course, the umpire isn't helping very much, but
Edwards will be on first, Rosa on second, King on third, Ornelas the top of the lineup.
Kaufman, he's got 2 runs on the
2 runs. Yep.
That's nice. That's nice.
He didn't have to do any He hadn't have to do any outfield work. No defensive work.
He's Coach Clarendon coach. I think he told him a little bit of something. Like, you got to call him better than that.
Oh, did he go talk to them? Yeah, Kaufman. All he had to do was round the bases.
So the score is 9-5. Clarendon on top. It's the top of the 6th inning.
Strike 1 for Ornelas.
Bases loaded for the Hornets. And Ornelas, top of the lineup, coming up.
Swung on. It's in. It's fair. Third baseman running back. Left fielder running up. Shortstop running up. And the ball falls. Here comes King for the run. And that was another deal where no one called it. Nobody called it.
So 9-6 now the score. Well, 9-6 is the score. I don't know why they. Well, y'all can't see the score anyway, but we're confused because they added the score. 9-6.
So base is still loaded. Trent Wilson, the senior, takes the ball. Did they give it a strike? Oh my gosh! Jeez. So Rosa now in scoring position. That was way outside. Is that a strike as well? No, that's ball 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Edwards on second. Ornelas on first. QB1 at the plate. Strike 2. That's way outside for a strike.
You got to protect the plate, though. Like I said, it's rough on the batters, but you gotta, he's calling them out there. Yep. You gotta.
There it is. Oh, foul ball. He was able to get that one. Oh, here we go. Nope. 1-2 the count for Wilson. Yeah, you're right. I mean, we've been seeing it all night, so you've got to be prepared for that outside strike.
You have to adjust to the game because you don't know what's going on. But like I said, if it's close out there, you got to swing.
Oh man, I wouldn't even trust those pitches.
See, that was a hard take for me because knowing what he's called,
2-2 count pitch coming up. Swung on. Takes the one hopper. First baseman. Catcher didn't get there on time. Rosa with the score. So another RBI single for the Hornets in this inning.
This is what Clarendon was worried about when Howard out of the game.
All right, so the score 9-7. Sudan
Well,
making the comeback
hopefully
here.
Julian misses a couple of days working because he's playing some baseball.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Oh, nice hit by Carter. Did they get the double?
Yeah.
Oh, they got the double play.
They're going to get two. Arona's going to score, though,
Yep.
9-8.
Yeah, we'll get a score here, but they got Wilson at second and Carter. He had some velocity behind it, but that was great defense there by the Broncos. So now Sudan down by a run. Caleb Grecken. We still have a runner in scoring position. Ornelas is on third. Ball way outside. The catcher actually had a adjust way outside for that one to keep it from getting behind him. 4 runs here on the top of the 6 for the Hornets. Strike one, outside strike. 1-1 to count.
Nice. Tied it up.
All right, inside the gap, in between short and center, left center. That's going to bring Ornelas in to tie the ball game at 9. RBI single for Grecken.
You did call it a strike. That's the first strike, right? Because they got 1 and 2 up there.
Yeah, that's the first strike. That was the first pitch of the 8th. That's going to be strike 2, foul ball. So Salas also looking for a little bit of redemption. He struck out in the 4th with Howard on the mound. He's got 2 strikes on him here. Grecken is on first. The ball game is tied at 9. Sudan has scored 4 runs in the top of the 5th and 5 runs in the top of the 6th. Runners going, and Salas is going to swing for strike 3. That's going to end the inning, but it's a new ball game, Peeman.
Yeah.
All zeros.
New ball game, and I think we're going to see Jabron come back out. He did pretty good. Yeah, a couple of errors, prevented him from having a 1-2-3 inning. So. And now we know what they're talking about. With, that they were worried about Howard reaching his pitch limit because now look at the last 2 innings. Of course, one of those innings was against Howard, so. So they got the middle of their lineup coming up.
Yes, they'll have Howard, Gates, and Allred. Howard is 3rd in the lineup, Gates 5th, and then Allred behind him. Howard had an RBI single in the 1st, and then he walked in the 4th. So Ornelas getting ready. So this is the last inning, correct? 7th inning. Top ball game. Sudan can hold Clarendon here at 9. Have a chance to put this one away. Bottom of the 7th. So very important defensive inning for the Hornets.
So Missy just texted and said that they probably stopped Howard at 102 just in case he's got to come in and close the ball game.
Yeah.
So we got to have a 0 right here.
Yep, we got to have a 0 here.
Because we do not want to see him back. He'll still only have 8 pitches, but I think one of those innings he only pitched like 6 or 7. So he's done it before where he only pitched that inning.
Howard with the hit off the first pitch, and it's caught for an out. Marcelo King.
I'm glad the camera got that because I wouldn't have been quick enough to.
right, so Gates batting fourth in the lineup.
Everybody ready, Hornet?
Ah, strike one. Nice pitch by Ornelas.
It looked a little, it kind of floated away from Gates there.
Gates had a double in the first. He flied out in the third, and he was hit by a pitch in the fourth. And that one, shortstop, the throw to first.
Nice.
Got him. Great job by
Nice stretch there by Jesus. See, now we're playing Hornet baseball.
So we talked about Gates had a fly out for the third inning. That was to the shortstop, and then right here we had a ground out to the shortstop. Great job by Carter, freshman.
He wants to. That I don't think they can't overturn that. Unless it was just obvious. I think they usually go with the call on the field. We don't have a New York here, so.
Did we get that one?
No, he called it a ball. Ooh. At least he's inconsistent of all the way around.
That's the same pitch. Give it to us.
Yeah, that's gonna. That wind held it up, but not enough for Carter to get back to him. I thought he was going to be a Jeter moment over there. I would have sent that one to ESPN. That would have been nice. Top 10 plays of the week. Oh yeah, what? Well,
I'll tell you what, though, we had to really do a second.
now, you're actually the smart one because I've seen it go through those holes. Usually it's a little bit worn out, but I've seen it. That's right. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul.
So Albert on third, William on first, Haynes at the plate. 2 outs.
What's he done today, Haynes?
Haynes got struck out twice.
Okay. So he's prone to strike out. And he's gonna go for sure. Ooh.
2 outs.
Yes. Nice.
There it is. is. That's it.
Oh,
Come on.
oh, even the batter looked at him like,
The batter was supposed to go back to the okay. It's exactly where that's a foul ball in play. Rosa's not going to get it.
nice. Another web gem. Sorry, I can't really move this camera. Well, I can't really move it side to side. It like tightens right there. Good play over there at third base by Rosa.
So bottom of the seventh. All we got to do is bring one in. All we got to do is bring one in and take this game.
No, top of the seventh. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They still get last bat.
Not bad. I was already excited. Over. 9-9. So Roscoe comes back down.
Yeah, they were wanting that one run so they could put Howard back here. Oh. Well, I definitely know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow at 5, watching Missy and watching Missy do the play-by-play here.
Nice.
Oh. Somebody said they can't hear us anymore. Somebody said they can't hear us no more.
Well, it's blinking though. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, turn it off and turn it back on. They should still be able to hear me though. I don't talk as much as Tim, but
Okay, can you hear me now? It's not blinking anymore.
okay,
I
yeah,
paused it.
yeah.
Because I
Hold it like this.
oh, is that what it is?
Okay.
Yeah, because if you hold it, shoot.
Okay, so now that everybody's saying they can hear us.
Okay. Oh my goodness.
Tim almost fell, but he wouldn't have because there's, like caging around everywhere. It just looked funny.
It just scared me pretty good.
Score is tied up 9-9, top of the 7th here.
First pitch swung on into left field. Left fielder going back, and he's able to get it. Nice hit by Salas. Just couldn't get it over the left fielder for out one.
Yeah, the wind. I think the wind helped out a little bit. It's blowing straight in from the kind of the north a little bit. So once again, the score 9-9 here, top of the 7th. One out in the top of the 7th.
First pitch, ball one. Marcelo King. Marcelo King had was hit by a pitch in the first. Strike one. Hit by a pitch in the first, had a single in the 5th, and then was walked in the 6th, and has 2 runs. Oh man! Strike 2. So 1-2 count. Big swing by Marcelo, just didn't connect. Pitch outside, 2-2 count. And so Frosto was doing what Howard was doing earlier, where he's just kind of just pitching and pitching, not giving very much time for the batter to get set. Oh, Marcelo reached for that one for strike 3.
Sometimes that helps a pitcher, you know what I mean? They're struggling, and just a kind of a quick pitch.
Yep. Yeah, he
don't give you enough time to think about it. Just pitch,
So Rosa coming in, third batter, got 2 outs, and he connects, foul ball. That's out of play. Rosa struck out in the 2nd, struck out in the 5th, and then walked in the 6th, and also has a run. Pitch is high and inside. Frosto a little bit more confident coming into this 7th inning. Top of the 7th, tie ball game. All knotted up at 9 runs apiece. Pitch swung on. Took a couple of bounces. The third baseman is not going to make the throw. Rosa, and he was going to take off. Coach said, "Oh, just stay right here." It takes a lot of discipline as a runner. You know, when the first baseman misses, you just want to get after it and get on second. But smart play by the coach there to hold him up.
Pitch hitter here, Eric
Rosa. So he'll be batting bottom of the lineups.
Yeah, for I think he came in for Kyle Carter.
Cooper Edwards.
Cooper Edwards. I'm sorry.
So this is Derek.
Eric. Derek's on first, I think.
That's right. Okay. Derek on first. Eric at the plate. 2 outs. First pitch. Strike 1 for Frausto. Ornelas, top of the lineup on deck for your Hornets. There's a pitch. Swung on. Strike 2. So it's totally a complete different pitcher from the inning before this. I mean, it's the same pitcher, but he's got a little bit of a confidence boost here. Pitch outside, ball 1. He was real tentative in that 6th inning. He's just coming out here and just winging it. Top of the 7th, 2 outs. And there's pitch for strike 3. That's going to end the inning. So no score. Still tied up at 9. Bottom of the 7th. So another big defensive inning coming up for the Hornets. We need to check that guy's water bottle, see what he had in there.
The thing is even if say they score here, hopefully not, but even if they do score, we know what they can do, or what we can do tomorrow.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a confidence boost for us as well. I mean, I'm sure they heard the whole since Clarendon won that they were going to have to face Howard and mowing down people like that in the series, 16 strikeouts. I mean, so
we've got Sims and Haygood, bottom of the lineup, and then Frausto, top of the lineup. The 3 batters coming up for Clarendon. Kind of a recap of our innings. First inning, Clarendon went up 3-0. Second inning, they tacked on a couple more, so it's 5-0 going into the 3rd. No scores on either side on the 3rd. And then Clarendon then again extended the lead, another couple of runs in the 4th. And then, of course, Sudan had that big 2-out rally in the 5th, scored 4 runs to 2. And then the Sudan had a big 6th inning with 5 runs, tied the ball game at 9, and that's where we're at right now, bottom of the 7th, tied at 9. Game 1 here in Florida, Texas, the area round. Sudan Hornets trying to extend their playoff run here by district champs. Strike 1. Sims flied out in the 2nd, flied out in the 3rd, had a single in the 4th, and then walked in the 5th. Strike 2.
See, that's the first call of a strike outside right there. You got to swing.
Yep.
I mean, looks the same.
It was the exact same. Yep. Foul ball. So you could say this umpire is consistently inconsistent.
I was going to say something else, but that sounds better.
Pitch a little bit high, trying to change it up there.
I think Jabrion's hat almost flew off.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no outs. First batter of the inning for the Broncos. A little bit too far outside, that'll even the count for Sims.
So is that a full count? Or no, it's 2-2.
2-2. If that's accurate. Yeah, he's able to grab that. Hooked it a little bit. Foul ball.
Everybody ready, Hornets? Everybody, let's go!
Swung on. Fly ball. Greckin going back. And Greckin with the easy catch for out one.
Long, loud out.
Bottom of the lineup, Haygood had he struck out in the second, struck out in the fourth, and then he had a 2 RBI single in the fifth. First pitch, did we get it? Foul ball one. Man, I get anxious, especially when they're right on the line like that. Ball two. Another thing, I get it.
Seems like it's always our team that's doing it.
Going after the loose ball. 2-0 pitch. Swung on. Foul ball. Watch it, watch it, watch it. Heads up.
Can't see over there, so. You know, the sound that it hits the concrete is the same sound as it hits you in the head.
That's
So we
true.
don't know.
You wouldn't tell if it was a concrete or somebody's. Another foul ball. So Haygood finding 2 of them, but not in fair territory. 2-2 pitch coming up for Jabron. Right down the middle, takes a little bounce, caught another bounce. Carter to throw to first.
Got him.
Out 2. You know, as a freshman, for him to have the composure to wait on it, not rush it, pick it up, and then take his time on the throw. That's a great ball player out there by the shortstop.
Derek Jeter-esque. I don't know if anybody likes Derek Jeter. But.
So top of the lineup, the pitcher, Frosto, takes a hit right back at Ornelas. Ornelas chasing the ball. He's going to pitch it over to the first baseman for out number 3. So we're going extra innings.
Extra innings. Extra baseball. If you paid an entrance in here, you're getting some free baseball here. We got the top of the lineup coming up here.
A nice, exciting ball game here on Flood 8. If we were going to call a ball game, our very first one, this is a good one to call right here. Area round matchup, game 1. Frosto, is that Frosto still out there, or is that a different?
Yeah, number 2.
Yeah, Frosto's still out there. And Frosto struggled in the first. That's when we had in the 6th. That's when we had our big rally, and then came out in the 7th on fire. I don't know. Like I said, check his water bottle. I don't know what he had in that, but he came out in the 7th inning.
I think they just gave him a talking to.
Maybe.
Gave him a little bit of confidence boost. Told him.
But now he's going to have to be dealing with the top of the lineup here. Ornelas struck out in the 3rd, was walked in the 5th, then had an RBI single in the 6th, and has come in for 2 runs so far in this ball game. And of course, you know, the work on the mound coming in relief for Jesus. So good all-around ball game for Ornelas as well.
Not sure how many pitches he has.
I don't know if our pitch count person can get us that information. So here we go. Top of the 8th. Ornelas looking to get the thing, get it started here for your Hornets. First pitch, high and inside, ball one.
Hey, y'all gotta wait.
That's
Everybody got excited. You just never know.
Jay been able to find that one. Foul ball. 1-1 to count.
See, our players go get it all the time.
Yeah.
And our coaches go get it all the time. They do.
Senior Trent Wilson on deck for the Hornets. Pitch inside and high again. Ball two. And right down the middle for strike two. So 2 balls high and inside, and then 2 balls right down the middle for Frausto. 2-2 count. No outs. Extra innings here. Ornelas. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3.
Got to swing. Anything close. 2 strikes, you got to swing with anything close.
So 1 out. Top of the 8th. Wilson. The lefty. Swung on.
In the gap.
Yeah, in the gap. Is it going to fall? It does fall. Wilson will get held up at first. Nice hit by the senior. So we went from the left-handed senior to the left-handed freshman. Kyle Carter, the shortstop, has been having a great game defensively. He grounded out in the 4th and had a single in the 5th, and then grounded out in the 6th. Top of the 8th. First pitch high and outside.
And, you know, maybe it may have been when we got runners on is when Frausto kind of got a little bit wild.
Oh, hit first baseman bobbles it. Thought about going to second. He's going to come back and tag Carter out at first.
I got a runner in scoring position here. Caleb Brecken, sophomore, coming up. So last time Caleb hit it in between the infielders and outfielders to score a run.
Yep.
We got a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, he had an RBI single in the 6th.
Yeah, he'll be running on a hit. So if he can do the same thing, we can get a run here.
Brecken was hit by a pitch in the 2nd, flied out to short in the 4th, walked in the 5th, and then had that RBI single in the 6th. The senior on 2nd. Well, ball way outside. Ball 2.
He's worried about the runner a little bit, and he kind of thrown it out.
So Frausto, with Wilson, Carter, and Brecken, has faced 3 left-handed batters in a row. Oh, grab that. It's in foul territory. Runner's going after it, unable to get there.
Oh, it went over the fence.
It was in play. Wilson making his way back to the bag. So yeah, looking to put some points on the board and make it put a little bit of pressure on Clarendon going into the bottom of the 8th. Swung on. Foul territory again. So Brecken continuing the battle. He's finding it, just not getting it where he really wants to on the bat.
And like I said, Trent should be going on contact. So
2-2.
hopefully he can get it through the infield or something.
Well, hit it right down. Second baseman takes it. Throw to first. It's no good. Wilson coming home for the score. Here's the throw. Wilson way ahead of it. So the Hornets take the first lead of the ball game in the top of the 8th inning. So the score 10-9. Brecken at first.
So now the Hornets on top 10-9.
Jesus first pitch. Ball. So the Salas boys in line. take the play. Nice hit in between second and third and short. Left fielder gets it back in the play in the infield. So we got runners on first and second. The catcher, Julian Salas. And it looks like we're going to keep Jesus. No, we bring somebody in for him. So Jesus on first, Brecken on second, 2 outs. Sudan up 10-9. Pitch inside. Julian doesn't move. He'll take a hit. That thing was right there. Ball 1. He got hit. I think he got hit twice, didn't he, or just once? That's the one that got him in the helmet. Caught him in the helmet. Line drive to third. Third baseman snags it. Force out. So that's going to end the inning. But not till Sudan. Sudan got a 1-run lead here.
So now we'll see the strategy of Jabron Ornelas. He's been doing good, like I said. So we'll see if he stays in there or if they bring in. See, they're bringing in Cal. Is that Cal Carter? So Cal Carter, freshman, he's going to come in to close this game out.
Let's close it out, Cal. You've been having a heck of a ball game so far. Let's keep it going. Yeah. So Music on deck to have Music, Howard, and Gates. Frosto was the last out. He was the top of the lineup in the 7th. So meat of the lineup here for Clarendon for Cal. Let's see if. So is you sure that's Cal? He batted left-handed, didn't he?
Yeah, but he throws right-handed.
What in the world? That guy, man, he's impressive.
You know, my dad was that way. My dad wrote everything left-handed, and he played baseball, batted right-handed. It was weird.
So now Brecken is at first, Ornelas in left, Jesus is on second, and then I guess they moved. He's at short. Okay, so yeah, Jesus at short. King will stay at second as the Hornets congregate there at the pitcher's mound. Get ready to see if we can put this one away. Like I said, the meat of the lineup coming up for Cal, Lusick, Howard, and Gates. Lusick had a single, a double, a single, and then grounded out. So he's been really active in the batter's box for the Broncos. First pitch. Swung on! Strike 1. That was
a nice curve.
That was super. The umpire shouldn't be able to miss that one, though. That was beautiful.
Well, he swung anyway, but.
Oh, look at that, man. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
What a pitch.
See, and he's only a freshman.
Wow.
He can develop a third pitch, a slider or something like that. That'd be awesome. Great.
Pitch outside. That's, you know, he's not going to give him that one. That's
It was a ball.
It was towing that line, or it could have been gone either way. 1-2 the count. Carter, right down the middle. He's able to get it left field, and Ornelas just out of reach. Music rounding first, all the way to the fence, rounding the third to throw in, and they're going to hold him up on third for a triple. So runner already in scoring position, no outs. Howard had an RBI single in the first, was walked in the fourth, and then flat out in the sixth. Busick at third. Gates on deck. First pitch. They're going to say high inside. ball 1. Ooh, way inside. Ball 2.
Well, scores 10-9. Hornets on top.
Foul ball. It's in play. Salas underneath it. And he gets it for out 1. Great job by Julian, kind of redeeming
Bottom of
himself
the
after
8th,
that other
one
one.
out. So once again, the score 10-9. Hornets on top. Bottom of the 8th. Clarendon down to their last 2 outs, but they do have a runner at third base.
So Gates stepping into the batter's box. Gates had a double in the first, flat out in third. Was hit by a pitch, I guess, in the 4th, and then grounded out in the 6th. First pitch, strike 1 for Cal. Lusick still on third, scoring position. Great job by Julian to stay with that high foul ball. Caught it right at the net for out 1. Carter, throw to first, throw home, out. So we got out 2. The runner didn't come home. It was a great job by Cal and Brecken to keep him at bay here at third. So 2 outs.
We're down to their last out. Clarendon. And we don't need to worry about the runner.
So what have you done there? I mean, was he supposed to go at that point?
No, that's too close to the home plate.
First pitch, outside, ball 1. This is Alred. So Cal was able to get through that, top of the lineup. Those first 4 batters are really the key players for Clarendon. I mean, they're all good, but those first four batters are pretty solid. Nice pitch, strike 1. Alred was walked in the 3rd, had a double in the 5th, and the single in the 6th. So Alred is still not out of the woods. He's definitely nice. There's a hit. Rosa feels it at 3rd, and oh my goodness, bobbled it. Was anticipating the throw to 1st, and the ball just came out of his glove.
So Clarendon just tied it up 10-10. Still 2 outs here.
I didn't even see who scored that one for them.
That was
Lusick?
Yeah.
So runner on first, Williams in the batter's box. So tie ball game, Beeman. We gotta end it right here. We'll And now that was just right in front of Marcelo King. So another single, runners on first and second. And that was just, weird placement right there on that.
Well, you also got to let that bounce and just go ahead and, throw it to first instead of trying to get the catch there. Like I said, I mean, nobody's perfect. They make mistakes in the major leagues, so. Next time he'll know. Let it bounce. I'll get him.
Especially, because you got 2 outs there. So first pitch swung on, foul ball. Allred on second, Williams on first, Haynes in the batter's box, Sims on deck. Haynes struck out in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th, and then flied out in the 6th. Actually, he flied out in the 7th. One to count. The freshman. Trying to keep the runners at bay.
So he's showing bunt, which forces the third baseman to come in, but he's got to cover third as well.
There's the pitch. Runners moving. Julian being patient and cautious. Runners advance. So
If the third baseman comes up like that, shortstop has to cover that. But, that's things you got to work on.
oh, nice. Strike two.
In-game situations, you got to work on.
You talk about a stressful situation here. Twos all across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Third baseman. Runner on third. Carter. Pitch. Strike 3. Oh my gosh. That is strike 3. That is strike 3.
I could have said maybe a little high.
Unless it was high, yeah. But that was,
But he's called it before. So.
Yeah, yes. Full count pitch coming on, and it's going to be high. That one was high for ball 4. So bases loaded. Sims flied out on his last at bat to left field. Pitch. Strike 1. Strike 1. We'll take it. My goodness. There we go. Strike 2. And see, now they're getting.
He's got the widest strikes on the
the Clarendon fans were like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Oh, yeah, you're that close.
So,
taking game 1, I mean, geez.
0-2 pitch. Foul tip for Sims.
I don't know if everybody's jumping up.
Woo, man. Intense ball game here in Florida. Area round to score 10-10. Runners on all bags for Clarendon. 0-2 pitch coming up here for the freshman. Give it to us.
Ooh.
Ball 1.
I'm surprised he didn't let that hit him. That would have scored the winning run.
Yeah.
Situational baseball.
Yep. Yep.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Woo. Sims coming back, taking his time. Carter. 1-2 the count here. Carter trying to keep the Hornets alive here. Extra innings. Pitch. Throw to first. For out 3.
Nice.
So, man.
So more extra innings.
Jesus really came through for us on that one. Great job by defensively.
He took his time. And
yeah, he did. He did exactly what Cal was doing there on second. He took his time, made sure he fielded it, made sure he made the good throw. So here we go. Top of the 9th. This is a major league ball game right here, MLB.
That's the way it should be.
Hurry right out space here.
I think the game's been so long, everybody had to go.
I have to go.
They should have had a 7th inning stretch or something.
So is he still out there, the same guy?
Yeah, Frosto, or what is it?
Frosto. We appreciate everybody listening and watching out here. We're got a good little count here on our watchers here. We're hovering around 59, 60. So spread the word, man. This is a great ball game. Send text messages out, extra innings, and top of the 9th. This is a great ball game. Send the word out. Let's get some support for these Hornets. Frausto's still on the mound for the Broncos. So we'll have Marcelo King, Derek, is it Derek? King and Rosa. And then we'll see if who we have at the bottom of the lineup coming in. Foul ball. Marcelo King was hit by a pitch in the second. Had a single in the fifth, walked in the sixth, and then struck out in the seventh. Pitch inside. Ball one.
It'd be nice to get Marcelo on the. He's got some speed. It'd be speed on the bags.
He'd put some pressure on that Clarendon defense, get him on the bags. Oh, hit! Is he going to drop? Right field, looking for it, and he's going to claim that one for out one. Rosa, first pitch. Oh, right back at the pitcher. Gets all the way to center field. Rosa easily making it to first, and we'll start off with he'll start off with a single.
So they put Cooper
Edwards back in at the bottom of the lineup. So a nice solid hit by Rosa. Right down the middle of the field. First pitch, strike one for Cooper Edwards.
I wasn't sure he was going to call it. It was a strike, but
go either way. Strike two off the bunt, showing bunt. Oh, 2 pitch coming up here, one out. Top of the ninth. Ball one. A little bit high. Top of the lineup, Ornelas on deck for your Hornets. Cooper able to find contact. It's in foul territory. The first baseman running out.
oh,
What happened?
I don't know. Then it said disconnected and it
Let us know we're on. Had a little bit of a
everything
scare
looks like
there.
it's running.
Of course, there's music in between innings. Sometimes Facebook doesn't agree with some of the music selection. Oh, strike three.
You got to be swinging up there. Let's go.
So 2 outs, top of the ninth. Ornelas, top of the lineup. Rosa on first. Frausto. After that crazy sixth inning for him, has kind of settled in for the Broncos. Ornelas, fly ball left field. And that's out number 3. So no score. No runs scored for the Hornets.
Going to the bottom of the ninth. Here in Florida. And I wonder if Cal Carter is still going to be out there. You get to a certain amount of pitches, I think you can still pitch the next day, but I'm not sure what the pitch count is.
So Haygood he's the one that grounded out, I believe. So we'll have top of the lineup. No, he's still going to be on. I thought he grounded out there, but I guess he didn't. Must have been the one before him.
I don't remember who he grounded out with.
So it'll be Haygood.
Oh, Sims.
Maybe it was Sims that grounded out. I might have wrote it down wrong.
No, but Sims is up, isn't that number 9?
No, Haygood is number 9.
Oh,
Sims playing. Yeah. So we'll have Haygood, Frosto, and Music coming up for Cal.
well, using the iPad, we definitely would have made a whole full game. Of course, this is extra innings, so we're running low on. We're about 29%.
29% on the iPad, so hopefully we can get this thing put away and in the books with a win here. So Haygood struck out, had a 2 RBI single, and then grounded out to short. And I thought he grounded out the last inning, but I guess that was Sims. I might have wrote it down wrong. First pitch swung on. Foul ball.
Hey, we got the little kids
There we
playing
go.
over here on this side.
Ooh, right down the middle, a little bit too high. Ball 1. Yeah, it looks like there's some Little League play going on in the field next to us.
Back behind us over here.
Oh, yeah, there's 2 games going on behind us. One directly behind us and then one there toward the other side of the field. Nice pitch. No, it's not going to give it to us. 2 balls, 1 strike. And, umpire not being very generous with our freshman pitcher here. There we go. Don't leave any doubt. Swung on, strike 2. 2-2 count for Haygood. Heck of a ball game. Extra innings. Swung on, strike 3.
Good job, Cal. Keep it up, boy. Keep it up.
So top of the lineup, Frosto, the pitcher. He flied out, had a single, grounded out, walked, and then grounded out again. So plenty active for Frosto. First pitch. Ball 1.
Our baseball players' hats fall off all the time. I think they need to tighten them things up.
Pitch high, ball 2. Ooh, nice. Hit down the left field line. Got right past Rosa all the way to the fence, and Ornelas is going to say that went out of play, so he'll stop here on second.
Ground rule double, which they probably hated that because he probably could have made it to third. But, oh well.
So a good solid hit for Frosto. He'll get held up on second, so that's good for us. Music, who had a triple in the 8th inning.
Yeah, he's the one that came and tied it.
Runner on second. Ball 1. High outside pitch. A lot of movement out there at second base. Jesus active. Cal takes a look. There's the pitch outside. Ball 2 for Music. Ball game tied at 10, bottom of the 9th. Oh, swing and a miss. Great pitch by Cal. Strike 1. Music trying to get all of that one. Swung underneath the pitch. He's got his hoodie on now. I can tell you the temperature's dropped a little bit. It's a little chilly out here. Pitch outside. I think Cal Get a little concerned with the runner. 3-1 to count. Great stop by the catcher there. A little outside for him, but he was able to stretch out and get that, keep that from becoming a disaster. Hit center field. Wilson back for the catch. Runner will stay at bay at second. Great job by the senior.
QB1 showing off his arm out there, too.
So 2 outs. Runner on second. Bottom of the 9th. Howard, who was the starting pitcher for the Broncos, pitching or batting third in the lineup, and Cal making sure Frausto stays at bay on second there. Good job, Cal and Jesus. Good communication there between shortstop and pitcher. Cal, here's the pitch. Did we get it? High outside runner advances to third.
Yeah, you just got to worry about the runner here.
1-0 the count. Oh, line drive, and it's fair, and that's going to be the ball game. Line drive down third base. That's going to bring Frausto in for game 1. Clarendon with the win, 11-10, extra innings. 2 extra innings to be exact.
Like I said, though, it's kind of a little bit of a good thing, you know. They're not going to have Howard, probably not going to have Frausto. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know the pitch count and stuff, but they probably won't have those 2 guys, so we don't know how deep their pitching goes. So we may be actually okay in the next 2 games.
Yeah, well, and you know, the coach anticipated that. That's why we opted for the 3-game series, and like I said, we did that against Tahoga. Tahoga took game 1, and we were able to come in and take the other 2 ball games to polish them off in the by-district round. So, hey, considering that those were their best 2 pitchers, well, I'm assuming those are their best 2 pitchers. What a heck of a ball game! I mean, we were down by 5 or 6.
It was 7-0 before we scored.
Yeah, and we had that 4. We scored 4 in the 5th, and then 5 in the 6th, and then we were able to. We scored 1 in the extra inning, so we got 10. So final score 11-10. Great job by this Hornet group. We fell short by a run for game 1, but we've got 2 more games to go. Tomorrow, me and Pima won't be able to hear. We'll be watching and listening, Missy. Good luck tomorrow with your doubleheader. We'll be listening in, cheering you guys on, and hopefully we can do the same thing we did in that by-district round. Take games 2 and 3 and advance on past the area round. Great job. It was a great ball game, Pima. I enjoyed it. This is a good young group, like you said, 1 senior.
Right.
And so I'm not going to continue talking like it's the end, because it's not. We still got plenty of baseball tomorrow. It's going to be a full day. If you ain't got nothing going on, make the trip to Florida. It's a nice field, great field. Beautiful out here today. It's a little bit of a chill, but it wasn't anything crazy. And so we're going to check out here. Thanks for watching us. And we enjoyed this ball game, and we'll call it off. I'm Tim Rodriguez, Pima Salinas. Please join us tomorrow. Missy will take over at the helm for games 2 and 3.